put me down for Fnatic Rising, right? You know I love these guys. I think, you know, I want to see the Regali show again. I want to see him really take the reins in his hands and start to exert some of that dominance over this game that we know he can. He's going to have his work cut out for him. Lomic on the other side, not someone to be slept on Overpass for Vp.Prodigy. And we're getting right into this one, Hugo. No waiting around, pistol round already underway.
Yeah, Fnatic looking to do it again, right? It was a stressful game last week. It took them an overtime to get it over the line, but now they're going to start fast and run through the monster. Cheerful out of ammo, and the USP blinded. Rufai still crouched up the barrel, but they know about it. Fast flank for Lomic. Oh, a lot of damage, pushes the bomb into the pit, but all the kills are coming up clutch for Fnatic, apart from that one. Bloody 1v3. And it shouldn't be easy.
Yeah, he does have a couple of, he's got this 1v1 in the site, but Fnatic Rising are all facing him together. He's isolating them. He does a good job of breaking those fights apart, but unfortunately, not quick enough to win that round in the 1-on-3. Fnatic Rising going to grab the pistol here. They hit the ground running, and I did see that someone dropped out there. Looked like Result gone for Vp.Prodigy, so just getting him situated back in the server. Yeah, so he's back in now.
And these guys always repping the old VP stickers. Like that.
Well, I wonder who sprayed that. Was it Vp.Prodigy right in the start when they were on the other side? Or
they have been doing that a lot.
Yeah.
So
they've
could be Regali, just rubbing it in. But guess we'll see. Time will tell. Fnatic rising with the pistol and VP forcing. Got two heavy guns here for Fnatic. Otherwise, bringing in SMGs. And even fairly split as well. KST gets that short Molotov in. It's smoked. VP pushed right through to take water. The smoke missed. They still took the molly damage, but no one there to punish them as they arrive. Meanwhile, mid getting taken by 3. Process in the connector, clearing it alone. And his teammates molly top stairs from the middle. So Process is assured that Con is clear.
Oh, bloody. Just gets wiped clean. Rufai also offering up a fight here. Doesn't want to go down, so he's keen to get out of there while the going is still good. Fnatic Rising working this slow mid control. Still holding for re-aggression, and they're rewarded for it. Regali extending the lead even further for Fnatic Rising. And now the rest of this round just feels a bit like a formality. Lomic is going to have an incredible A-hold if he wants to give Vp.Prodigy a chance. And he's already out of there after getting tagged by Regali at long. So this is a Fnatic Rising round. They lock it in nice and safe, play it by the numbers, and they're on to a second.
Yeah, I like the VP just, assert their cool there. They go, yeah, we're not winning this bye. And they just dip out as they see the hit coming. They don't try and hang around, get a kill, see what happens. No, they just realize that that one is put too far gone. And so full save from VP. They get to run these guns again. But Fnatic are fine with that. They have no problems. More eco kills for them, even if they hunt. And y'all know they are. Shouldn't be able to find anyone, though. Even so, it's 2-0 up for Fnatic Rising.
Yeah, and seeing as they're having a nice time right now, why don't we go listen into the Fnatic Rising comms heading into this next round?
The molly on short. Yeah. I think they're playing the same.
They should have 3 pistols or maybe 1 SMG or something.
Pepe, can you do the liquid flash mid, you know?
Yes,
For me?
I only have 1.
Yeah, okay. Delay it 1 second. Okay.
Flashing now.
Walking towards.
Be careful long, Pepe.
They didn't
Yeah, I'm holding
extinguish it. No.
1 knock, scout
Yeah,
dead.
scouts.
Can you flash me when I call?
I'm ready, David.
Yeah,
Flash me long, can you?
second, do it.
Oh, you don't.
No, we can just wait.
I'm flashing.
Get out.
Wait, I'm flashing.
Underground
Can you
clear
take
again.
bomb, friends?
I will flash
Okay.
Guardian.
Do you want to go away?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pushing
we can
slowly
do
long.
it.
Just wait a bit. They should not have another scout.
They can push monster now, but I don't
Long
think
toilet's
they.
clear.
I think they stacked on A.
1 is a sign.
Me
No
and
one.
Dave.
One
Close.
connector, sound. One shot, they open the door.
Yeah, smoke. No, you don't.
I
Cover
can
me,
smoke
Pepe.
stairs.
Banana. One
Just
HP.
hold.
I'm smoking stairs, yeah.
Kill
Get
banana.
on.
Good shot. I will hold
Holding.
connector for you guys. I will hold the flank.
I think it's rain. I'm just gonna.
That
Nice.
side.
Oh, that's him. That's him.
That side.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
I'm
They
pushing
could come
bank.
from T-spawn too long, guys.
Yeah.
Watch out. I'm just holding
Holding
the connector for myself now. So you need to care about
Yeah.
this
I'm
kind of
gonna-
stuff, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna check this one.
I don't see anyone long.
I don't see bank.
I will
but
go up connector now. They can open the door and
Yeah.
push up.
You should save the Galil, I think. Don't give them it.
Yeah, I'll just go heaven and see if he's master.
Got Mac.
Anyone holding bomb?
One heaven.
One
Okay.
have one or
Yeah.
no city. Might be low, guys.
Yeah, on AVC, I think.
Yeah.
The comms are looking nice and clean for Fnatic. The kills are even coming in at the end of the round. And yeah, things seem calm. Things seem relaxed, which is reassuring, right? We've had definite moments of flustered comms, especially teams like Na'Vi have gotten very loud at times. And so I feel like as days gone on, and as this team especially have gotten more comfortable with one another, the comms have shown that as a result. We've also got, you know, one of your biggest fans tuning in today, Harry. Trace Saranthus,
Oh yeah,
the boy of NA.
The boy of
he's also
NA.
known as. He's watching from the sidelines. Yeah, Trace, I hear it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Age 16 now. Really proud of you.
is it actually Trace's birthday?
I don't think
today?
so.
Oh.
But, hope you're doing well, Trace. See you soon, maybe.
Yeah. Big love to Saranthus, the boy of NA, the manager of Cloud9. The
Breaker of hearts.
yeah. The ancient alien, some call him.
The winged creature from the sky.
Yeah, that
Some
is.
say he was sent down
Oh
to
my
us.
god, we just saw into the Matrix for a moment there. If you were
I don't think anyone
looking,
else saw. I think that's just us.
really,
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. That looked like a whole thing.
Wow.
Did you see it? If you
Yeah, it went
did,
black.
were you turned to stone? That's what the Matrix does, right? When you open up the Matrix box.
Trace has turned me to stone many a day, frozen in my tracks.
Well, we're not talking about, you know, getting turned to stone like we're... I forgot the name of the stone lady.
The stone lady, Medusa.
Medusa, that's the one. Oh, flashes, fast monster play. Yeah, we see this out of Fnatic Rising a lot on Overpass. I hate it. I'm just going to be honest. I really don't like this
Yeah,
monster
sure.
take. I never see it work for them. This is pretty much the result every single time. They just die on the first couple of guys in, and then the round falls apart to this. And I think it's a bit of a shame because Fnatic Rising are like been a real treat to watch. And whenever they try these fast monster rounds with like the contact play and to be, this is the result more often than not.
Yeah, and where do you go from here, right? 3 on 5, locked out at the beginning of the round. VP on a full gun. Oh dear, and there's the bomb. Make matters worse. KST tries to get a little peek, tries to get a pick. But in doing so, is now just given away the package. still going to try. But it won't go much better than their previous teammates. Regali in the full-on 1v5 Guardian mode right now. There's the shot. Good flick, but he gets caught in the corner, and Bloody will trade.
I'm telling you, keep your eyes peeled for these B rushes, man. That won't be the last time we see Fnatic Rising try it. And I bet my bottom dollar that when they do it again, it looks just like that round.
Well, VP are actually, they always have really nice B setups on this map, no matter who they play. Like, their double monster holds are always there. It feels like monster's not the play, right? Like, coming out short might be a means to an end, but yeah, going up against VP in the monster tunnel, they never take their eyes off it. So here we go. Lomic trying to throw the AWP into middle. And Fnatic are in no hurry.
Yeah, another one of these slow default rounds out of Fnatic Rising, right? They try to pick up the pace on a B rush, it doesn't work out, so they go back to something a lot slower. You know, if the tortoise versus the hare taught us anything, Hugo, it's not about, you know, how hard your shell is. It's about how furry your legs are.
What? Didn't the tortoise win?
Exactly. You want no fur, big shell.
But you said it's not important. The shell's not important.
Well, yeah, the shell's the most important part. What am I talking about?
What you're saying is, the thing we learned from the tortoise and the hare is nothing actually matters. Yeah, they did that experiment in real life, and the tortoise also won because the hare just, you know, didn't really get the concept of the race.
But the tortoise did.
No, he just walked.
The tortoise was like, yes,
tortoises, they're always moving because, you know, if they're not, well, no, I don't know what happens then. They're just always moving, man. When you move so slow, you're always moving. Boost up on B, and Keve, he's moving into this bomb site, but not quickly. His body's been dropped by Bloody out the con side, and 2 kills for him. Monster play finally working, but only for a moment.
Yeah, there's the cleanup for Resalt, and it's Resalt in the wound kind of round. You feel me?
No.
Vp.Prodigy, they get themselves another. They deal with this slower round out of Fnatic Rising. Sometimes you're the pigeon, and sometimes you're the tortoise.
And hey.
To put in 2 Saiyans together.
And neither of them work now. Well. It's back into a...
Who would... Oh, triple AWP, by the way.
Yeah, all right.
Not an everyday
Into
occurrence.
Glocks.
Up against a full eco round. Now, how could this possibly go wrong, I hear you ask? It could go wrong, but also it could not go wrong at all. And really, we'll only get our answer by watching these Glocks try to sideswipe the AWPs out of the round. Roofire's kept it nice, kept it clean. Lomic, just don't give the AWP away. It's that easy. He is getting challenged, but he's got support, and so he's going to lock the round in. 3-3, all tied up. Hugo, is my question.
Okay.
Right, fastest land creature is the cheetah, if I'm not mistaken.
It's cheating, probably.
They're like 100 miles an hour or something. I don't know if that's the actual speed.
Sounds a bit fast.
Yeah, that's a little
They're
quick.
pretty
You
fast.
get what I mean. They're quick.
Yeah.
So who would win in like a race, cross country, cheetah, or a bird?
What bird, I guess? Would be
Seagull.
Seagull, probably the cheetah.
Really? You're good all in the cheetah there.
Give me an eagle or something. You give me a... I don't know, what's a smart bird? What's a fast bird? Eagle.
Why do you go with eagle as like the height of
I
speed?
don't know. Are they not fast? I've seen eagles like catch like rodents, mate, and they just swoop down. Harry, I don't know. I would go with... Well, birds migrate, so let's go birds.
How fast is a seagull?
Now, you've really not picked the peak of aviation.
15 to 28 miles per hour.
Yeah, get screwed. Cheater every day, baby. Bird's going to run out of charge anyway. He needs to replace his batteries halfway through the race.
Mate, the fastest bird is a Peregrine,
Yeah, how fast?
200 miles an hour.
Well, there you go. That's why I asked you what bird.
That is ludicrous.
You give me that bird, he's probably going to beat the cheetah and lap him even. And also, when you're running on the ground, where you've got to adhere to the environment, when you're flying in the sky, there's no traffic lights, there's no roads. Just go where you want. Where we're going, we don't need roads, Harry.
Yes.
Neither does Bloody.
No, Bloody's paving his own path, isn't he, Hugo, to success in this round. That AWP out with a kill. Triple AWP, it might be unorthodox, but hell, you can't argue with results. KST and Keve left in this one. 20 seconds left. Haven't left connector. They've been spotted, they've been seen. One of the hundreds of AWPs that can play into the round has a go at it. And KST's left saving, so Vp.Prodigy are up in the lead. Do you want to know how fast human birds fly?
Wait, what are human birds?
Planes.
Oh.
500 to 600 miles an hour, Hugo. So we kind of
Well, I guess, yeah.
every bird.
Yeah.
Take that, nature.
Yeah, but all it takes is one pigeon to fly into the engine of a Boeing 737 to, force it to land.
Wow, stock prices plummeting now once Hugo has come out with that hard truth.
Yeah, so that's why I bought this cannon that shoots pigeons up to about 30,000 feet.
You're petitioning for anti-air guns attached to all commercial aircraft to shoot down birds.
Well, it would be shooting down cheetahs, but obviously they can't fly, so...
No, that's what the air-to-ground cannon is for.
Really, we're just endangering animals. That's all we're doing. It's like flying through a helicopter and gunning down some hogs in Texas. That's a thing.
Is it?
Yeah. Hog infestations. Maybe Trace will know more about that. I don't know where in the US they do it, but I know down south.
From a helicopter?
Yeah,
that feels so overkill.
Yeah, I've seen them do it, man. It's crazy.
You've seen them do it.
Person.
You've been there on the mission.
Yeah, I was one of the hogs.
Hugo, we got a bunch of hogs on the left-hand side.
I think it's pretty brutal. It's not fair. You got to give the hogs helicopters and guns, or it's just one-sided at that point. But enough with that, and back to the triple AWP, because right now they might actually have a test to face.
Yeah, mate, they're up against these pistols again.
He hit that no-scope.
Of course. They're up against the pistols again. I always get a little bit nervous seeing 3 AWPs try to hold back a pistol play. Roofire might prove to be very important here, right? At protecting these AWPs as the pistols get closer. Fnatic Rising is still just waiting to the closing, 30 seconds, but now they're pushing in. Roofire with the opener, the AWPs chime in with a killer piece, and yeah, man, any doubts you might have had of this triple AWP buy quickly being quelled as it's another round coming in for Vp.Prodigy. Fnatic Rising just can't seem to solve this problem.
I'm actually loving this triple AWP. It's crazy. Got 5 on the site right now. Nowhere is safe. Yeah, now the only danger is now we go back to B, right? If we're Fnatic, we start taking water, we start executing monster. As we talked about earlier, these sometimes triple monster setups for VP are really, really good. And so I wonder how that will fare with an AWP in that B bomb site. But only one way to find out, and it's to test the waters. So I imagine Fnatic will head down lower if they are aware of this triple AWP, and they certainly should be. Everyone's firing it right now. And so maybe a faster contact approach. They're still heavy mid, man. They want more of it. Regardless, got the AWP, he can at least challenge these CTA WPs. So that's a nice change. Flash on long, Lomik, will he get affected? No flash, in fact. They just dry peek. This is dangerous. You're against triple AWP. They've crept up the side, and Lomik's still double scope deep. He hasn't seen this setup.
Yeah, this is awkward. They walk under him, and the double AWPs cut down, right? Cheerful still has his. He's down on this B bomb site and starting to sneak up on rotations with Roofire. But this is the start Fnatic Rising wanted. They deal with these AWPs. Very awkward round for Bloody and Lomik. Fnatic Rising are still leaving no stone unturned. That's a lot of stones. And well, now flashing over the top, they make their presence known. Roofire dead on that immediate peak. And this should be the round to follow. No one else even rotated up. They just left a Roofire to his own devices. And so Fnatic Rising are in with a fourth.
Yeah, wow, fair play. They go A and they get past the double orb, don't they? So all the more credit to them. That's a weird one. Lomik has such a wide angle. He's so dead set on it that he never expects anyone could just walk up close below him, behind him even. And at that point, double kill in the toilets. Fnatic win the round. Saves are good. But yeah, we're in for a long one here, right? We're in for a competitive game. I don't think that should be a surprise, even if Fnatic are here to take the win today again. Even last time, it took them overtime to do it back on Vertigo, so VP are at least bringing a good level. They are challenging them. You can't keep buying up triple orbs. It's just too expensive.
Yeah, they can't go back to it again, right? Surely it was just a product of the times. It was just a little accident taken one step too far. And yeah, they will just go back to a double orb setup here. Lomik and Cheerful with them. Bloody has retired his AWP. And they've boosted up one of these orbs to watch for Connector. That's a leg shot onto Process and the killing blow as well. Cheerful double spam through the wall, through the smoke. Process doesn't even know how he's just been cancelled out of the round. But he has, and Fnatic Rising are starting this one in a 4-on-5. I tell you what, if these other defaults have been pretty slow, even with advantages, this is going to be a snail's pace by comparison.
Yeah, sneaking and sliding and slipping into the stack, though. 3 CTs here on the bomb site. Fighting very close to the toilet. Pepsor going through with a flash. It's beautiful, but Bloody Blind still gets the kill. He had no idea what was going on there. First bullet dink, stops shooting, fires one more, and finishes the job. And Lomik throws in the orb. What a nice guy. 5 health, may as well run it. That's so sad, though, for Pepsor. Looked like a kill for him. He did all that damage. Someone needs to finish the job. But how easy is it going to be? Fnatic are so slow up on this A side. The AWP is given nothing. That's even a great info flash for VP. They don't do anything with it, but it forces a shot from Regali. Now they know not only the AWP is here, but Fnatic are probably committing A, and so 4th rotate can come in time. Smoking off one of the 2 AWPs, that's one way to get about it as they take the site. Entry comes in, Lomik goes through, and he's down low. Bloody went through on it, he dies. Lomik's still up, and he actually catches Regali with a missed shot, but does recover in time. Very weird round right now. How Fnatic managed to pull this back?
Yeah, this was a 3-on-5, and now we're at a 2-on-2 post-plant with the bomb down. The rotations from B are held back by this Fnatic utility, and eventually they're just going to have to rush down this dumpster position. Regali in a bit of a rough spot, right? They're very, very close, but instead it's the collateral for Regali. How does he always manage these? It feels like once a game he'll manage a collateral. 5 on the board for Fnatic Rising, and as mentioned, a 5-on-3 for Vp.Prodigy. Not a round they should have let slip through their fingers, but it does.
Oh, someone's cam's off the side there, but yeah, ridiculous double kill. Whole round of craziness, right? This was weird from Bloody, still gets away with it. I felt like VP were very committed there, right? Like 3-on-5, they can sit back happy. Bloody went through the smoke to help his team, but he's on 5 health with an AWP. Would love to see him sit back and wait for the rest of the retaking players to come up, but he felt like maybe that 3-on-3 fight was worth it. Spoiler, it was not.
Yeah, being real as well. Like once you lose those first few players, Lomik, I think, had the real chance to make a difference, right? If he got that kill to Regali, really, like he had everything there, but it felt like Regali kind of caught him by surprise. Both players miss on that initial engagement, and Regali's the guy to win it out. Then he goes on to 3K the round, right? And be the difference maker in that 2v2. So we're in a little tech pause now. You know, just chilling out, just having a good time together. It's Tuesday today, am I not mistaken? Yeah, it's Tuesday. How's your Tuesdays?
Pretty good, mate.
Tuesday's not the most ideal day of the week, right? For a lot of people. It's that reminder you're right at the beginning again. But hey, man, the weekend's only a few days away.
Weekend's only ever a few days away.
Exactly, that's the beauty.
trap.
Yeah, but Hugo, you like to think very nihilistically about your existence.
No, I don't.
You do. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with a bit of nihilism, right?
I wouldn't call myself
You're
a
from the
nihilist.
school of Nietzsche.
No, I'm not.
I would say you are. And I'm qualified.
Yeah, you're qualified. What? As a student of...
Harambe.
Cool.
That's the big monkey fella. Not bloody, as in as in Harambe.
Yeah, I think most caught that the first time around.
Yeah, you know, I just didn't want anyone to think I'm, you know, a gorilla or something.
No, you are a bit of an ape-like person, though, so maybe less evolved than the rest of us is Harry. That's fine. Someone's got to be there. Rufire jumping on his teammate's head, but he can't catch Regali too quick. And now they know Lomic's in position as well. He decides to back up and then reconsiders re-aggression through the Molotov. It won't work. Pepsor with a kill. Orb's still trained in on long, but in a 2-on-5, you're desperately hoping to hit some crazy shots. Maybe some lineups will do you a lot of help, but Cheerful can't find the first. And Result, he's going for the Orb, but is he just going to save? He didn't get it.
It's too far away. He doesn't want to go any further up the stairs. It's a Result. You know, even the save isn't guaranteed. They're hunting him down. Now, you don't want to give him a reason to believe in the retake. I want to give him a reason to believe in this retake. 1-on-3 now. Oh, Result. But it will just be this save by the looks. He's just very cognizant that he's still getting hunted down. Maybe even takes the AWP out. Oh, misled by the shadow. Keve actually walks down the stairs and gives Result the scare of a lifetime. And so there's that 6th round for Fnatic Rising. Now up in the lead, we're starting to have Regali hitting some shots. We're getting, you know, the likes of Process and Pepsor, the double P duo, stepping up around Regali. This is where Fnatic look to do their best work, with these 3 players getting switched on now.
Yeah, sign of the times is VP calling a pause as well, right? They were finding a bit of success with this heavy AWP investment, but now in the last couple of full rifle rounds, Fnatic have had their number. So back to the drawing board for VP. They've still got some money on most players. And so buying up here is always a temptation. But yeah, definitely no more triple orbs. We've actually now got VP boot camping. This is new. They weren't doing it first week. That's actually kind of cool as well, because for some teams like Astralis, they boot camped first week, second week they're back at home. For VP, it's the opposite. They were at home. Now they're all together, or at least most of them look to be together, and that's really, really cool. So maybe they can rise up from the bottom of the board and recover. Get some prac in. Even seeing your teammates face-to-face can be a nice sign. Oh, careful. Cheerful gets out of there. Close shot to the barrel. Water is taken as well by Rufire.
Yes, so Fnatic are outside of B. I'm really curious if this is going to be their little, you know, contact B exec. At the very, very least, one of the biggest problems for this squad with this contact play into B is that normally they're running into double monster setups whenever they do it. This time they don't have that to contend with, right? It's just Result to worry about actually in the site with a double short hold. But like, look, there's always something cursed about this Fnatic B rush, right? They missed the flash, now they're caught from the short aggro players, but they've been able to navigate it well. They still haven't dealt with Result in the site. They will trade him out. It's still looking a little worse for wear, but they've got the man advantage at least. They've got some B site control, and the flashes are letting them get into the site, but it's not comfortable yet. A missed shot from Lomic is going to go a long way. He cannot afford to miss this next one. And no scope on together. Just Pepzor left to find. He's racking around, going up and over, and Lomic can't replicate that shot again.
I was going to say, scary when Pepzor goes over. You know you're asking to just get RNG there, but twice in a row, last thing you expect. Nice round out of Fnatic. You take it, it's not clean, it's not pretty, it's not what you wanted, but it's a round. And really, at this point in the game, that matters more than anything else. 7-5, and breaking the money again has forced VP's hand. They'd rather buy here than eco next, then buy for last, rather than eco here, buy next, and half buy last. It's actually the right call.
Process has a Pro 90.
Nice. I respect it.
Pro Stus, man. Pro Stussy. That could be his name in this round. This guy, big slaying with the P90. He's got an auto shotgun on the other side to go up against. It's a very little weird round here, and we all appreciate those.
What does the P in P90 stand for?
Personal.
Anything? Personal, 90.
Maybe.
Well,
I don't know, dude. I'm Googling it, but you take the round.
Personal in the 90s. It didn't say it was acceptable. Oh, refire. This is a very weird long setup. 3 CTs here. Like VP, they seem to always know what's going on. They seem to have their pieces in the right place, but you can just see Fnatic spot a couple and they run away. They leave back to B. And away from all these really nice monster setups VP have had, now they focus on taking short, and therefore they don't have monster. Fnatic could walk right out.
The P stands for Project, Hugo.
Project 90.
Because it was the FM Project 1990 PDWS. Process going to get the opener with the Project 90 down here in Con. There's still this double short setup left to worry about for Fnatic Rising, but they could bypass it. Vp.Prodigy, a 4-man gamble stack this B bomb site, and so Fnatic Rising are running into the Lion's Den. Oh, they are able to deal with the players in the site. The auto shot, he can't beat the P90 either. And Result is left running for the hills, getting out of there with this 1M4. Fnatic Rising up onto 8.
That pisses you off as well, dying to that gun.
Yeah.
And even if you are buying a shotgun, all the more reason why you should be winning that fight.
Do you know what PWS stands for, Hugo? At the end of the P90's full name?
No, what?
I think, and this is me
Guessing.
well, not guessing. I think it's Personal Defense Weapon System, but
Yeehaw.
I don't know if that's true.
Do you know what the PWS stands for at the end of the P90? Technically, no, you don't know.
Yeah, so just Personal Defense Weapon, yeah.
Yeah. Have faith in yourself, Harry.
There we go, nice.
Yeah, well, it comes up clutch this round, right? I want to see if he keeps it going. It's pretty edgy gun, but hey, anything to get in your opponent's head. Oh, this is a weird round from him. Yeah, but a couple of kills. And he'll upgrade as we go into another round. Fair enough. AK is just better and barely more expensive as well. So it's not even the money as a justification to buy that gun. Fnatic spread thinly, but mostly towards B. And even those A players double back after throwing some utility, pushing Lomic out of middle, making sure that VP don't just stack that B bomb site. They're pretty heavy on their lean. But no one a monster, and Fnatic are walking right out.
Yeah. Contact play, flashes go over, and with no one deep in Monster, they're able to get a lot of control in towards the site. Now that's the bomb, and an AK put into the hands of a player of Pip, but it's going to get taken care of. you imagine, and there it is, Keve and KST brush our worries aside. Lomik is left 1v3. He is fast-wrapped monster with the Deagle, and they're not considering it, so he's using this time to try get closer, but Regali, he just senses something isn't right, something doesn't feel right. And so he turns around, clears deep within the backline, and is now up onto 9 for Fnatic Rising. That was, you know, partial investment, so you've still got guns here if you're Vp.Prodigy, but this is a far cry from when this was a close game, back and forth. VP looking like the team that were gonna come out on top, right? They were 5-3 up. It's been a long while since they last remembered being in the lead, though. And so the best they're hoping for is 6 to close out the half. Cheerful, fast play with this AWP. He sees an arm, he takes a leg, and that's the opener found for Vp.Prodigy.
Fnatic on the turn, still want to double down, still want to hit the bomb site. They catch Result falling off the barrel, missed shot off the AWP as well, but that Molotov does keep him alive as Fnatic are slowed down. They recommit, yes they do, with another re-flash, out they go. VP are assaulting them with utility though. Rooffire grabs a kill before he gets out. This is going well for VP right now. They're trading effectively. They have let Fnatic into the site, but they will go no further. 2 kills before Rooffire is put to bed. And Process needs to win this close fight. The AWP turns, bad timing, 2-on-2 with the smoke in the site. They can get the plant. It's this fast trap that you've got to worry about first. And Bloody K, he gets out of there, which is so important, letting the AWP close the round and the half at that. Lomik finding 1 and Vp.Prodigy finding 6. It's decent, it's fine, but Fnatic Rising are the ones laughing as they take 9 in their T side.
Yeah, I think, you know, considering this was the lead for VP at one point, they're probably not thrilled with scraping by with 6 at the end of that first half, but it at least gives them a good deal of room here. Right, I think the fact that Bloody has looked so good to open this up as well is certainly going to bode well for their T side, right? Look for this guy creating space, going for the openers. If he's able to keep up this kind of form, he might be the breathing room that Vp.Prodigy so desperately need. I'm also curious if Fnatic Rising are going to try and do anything about Rooffire. We know this guy's tendencies, right? He's a bit of a lurk IGL. He likes to be off on his own. He likes to be creating space on the other side of the map a lot of the time for his team. So I wonder if they're going to have any protocols in place to deal with a player like Rooffire, or if he's going to get given his usual freedoms.
Yeah, it's a different map though, right? Like, it's a lot harder to get away with the things that we've seen him get away with on maps like Vertigo, for example. Here on Overpass, everything's going to be covered really at all times. And so let's see how VP fare on this T side. Firstly though, Fnatic, we want to hear what they're up to as we jump into their comms.
Yeah, what you wanna do on B?
Understood.
Boost me on CT, VP.
Okay.
I'm buying kit and smoke as well.
Yeah, let's win this city pistol, guys.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, we're the best on CT pistols.
Yeah, man.
Hey, if they go B, we can just flank from underground. Fast.
Park, mid, I mean, they will come.
Plant. Long. 1. 2. I will let them cross. I will let them cross.
You don't see balloons, do you?
Let's rotate on B.
Two cutting right side, Kevin. Right side.
We
Long
can play
toilets.
for die.
Yeah, you
Long
can stay there.
turrets. Only one.
I'll stay back. I'm coming to it.
Oh, to mid, pushing.
Come with you, Kev.
Okay. Get good position.
Pushing long.
Nice.
Long. Only one. Let's push Pepe.
Yeah.
They know
They're
I'm from
going
B,
B, guys.
Go B, go B.
Me and Kevin will go
I'm
back.
on heaven. 2 underground.
Be careful, sure.
They can be on city already, but I don't
Yeah.
think so. Smoke on heaven. I'm going city, guys.
Yeah.
They have water control.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'm just watching the ridge. They planted already.
No Kevlar short. 1.
I think
And
one short,
what
one
plants?
side, one water.
Got a kid. I'm
We can
taking a
take
really
it slow.
passive angle on
Yep,
CT, guys.
yeah.
Maybe we can smoke
see
right
you.
side pillar, Kevin.
Yeah.
On wood.
Still on wood? I don't see him.
I'm smoking side.
Dead.
Nice.
Dead. I
Dead
think
for
one's on
heaven, I
water.
think, right? Like, we
Yeah,
can
one's on water.
defuse.
Two.
Last
That's
one,
Kevin.
last one, last one.
He's going down.
Ah,
Empty.
okay.
Can you drop a scout? Maybe one of you. Or if we buy. Do you want to buy?
Well, that was a pretty close little pistol round, right? I feel happy that Bloody got a nice little monologue before we headed into that, and he creates all these opportunities over towards toilets with those openers. Right, a good try out of Fnatic Rising in what was, you know, a pretty dismal-looking situation. It's just a bit of a shame that, you know, that VP, they learn about that AAA rotation. They duck down to be very, very fast, you know, on the fly, calling at a roof fire there. And they're able to see that one through to the end. Now, you got the Force Buy back in. We heard Regali asking for his scout. Will that come in handy, though, as their Delta Fast B play? A lot of utility nades rain into Monster, but it hasn't kept them back as far as Fnatic were hoping. Still, this is a 3-on-3. And so Vp.Prodigy no longer want to keep this B commitment rolling in. They're going to slow it down and get a little grimy with it. Oh, that's not what you wanted, Roofire.
Yeah, they wanted to recommit. That's the worst part. It's not like they even left. So now after that kill, Fnatic are assured in at least keeping a 2-1. They've still got their Deagles here. Oh no, VP, wherever they go, it's going to be hard. Bloody so low as well. Lomik needs to be trading him. KST, this is misinformation, right? It's cleared water. They're double set up for it. It's actually a really well-timed change for Fnatic if they don't over-rotate, which looks to be the play. Oh, it can't afford to go up con now. Process moves back to the back of the bomb site, and he will get that first warning. The VP are in control. KST now needs to come and help.
Yeah, right, because right now they've got a 2v1 in this B bomb site. You've given up the numbers that you've worked for, and so that kill's free. KST trades it out, but he needs to stay alive now, right? The 2v1, you need to take full advantage of it. He's low. If you let Regali do some damage on this scout, it makes the round that much easier, and damage is the least of their worries. Regali just wins it for them on that Heaven wrap round. Really well played from Fnatic Rising. They had a wonderful little barrage of utility into Monster that melted the players coming out, made them very easy to get cleaned up by that 4-man B hold. And so they're immediately back on the board, breaking the money of Vp.Prodigy, leaving them in a weird place and forcing the Force Buy out of VP. If Fnatic Rising are able to find this conversion, they can really leapfrog themselves into pole position now.
Jumping up and over, Process looking to get involved, and with the flashbang, everyone's blinded. Gets one kill, and he can even double dip, but they're up connector. He didn't seem to realize. Uh-oh, this is where things get weird. Regali with the Deagle spamming. Back to the scout, they're getting closer, and a missed shot. Oh, he still hits the one tap. Traded by Bloody. But considering Fnatic were caught off guard by the pace, they get out of here pretty happy. 2-on-3, re-aggro into the scout, and no fear from Fnatic. They're about to show everything on this A side.
Yeah, they're pressuring this one fight that they know they've got, and then they find the second man as he's trying to trade it. No, my Fnatic Rising CT side is really, really good, right? And when you compare it to Vp.Prodigy, I think you can already notice some differences, right? We're getting a lot more re-aggression out of Fnatic Rising. We're getting a lot more pushing and prodding, and we're only a few rounds in. VP's defense, for the most part, was pretty stagnant, right? They just kind of played back within the sites. They knew Fnatic Rising were playing these slow T-side defaults, and very rarely VP would ever look to take advantage of that or go for any of these info plays. Well, we've already seen a lot of those attempted from Fnatic Rising, even in that little 3-on-2 at the end there, chasing down those short players, trying to get the info, and they're looking all the better for it, right? Vp.Prodigy have now got to take a full eco, so this gives up 12 to Fnatic Rising. And at that point, they are starting to break away and into the lead.
Yeah, VP broke. It's not going to get any easier, is it? So after this little techie, going to see an eco. And probably a fast one at that, right? I mean, VP's rounds have already been fast, even with guns. So all the more reason to get this Glock round over and done with. We are unpaused. We are ready to go.
Yeah, and as far as rounds go, this should never even really be given a chance to get exciting.
No.
Vp.Prodigy probably just going to try and treat it like a bit of a pause. A chance to talk through the rifle round that's coming. However, Process will uncover all 5 players back here in middle, giving an MP9 over as well. You're not worried yet. Regali still keeping them trapped back at ramp, hasn't allowed this mid control to come through. He isn't aware of the party player and does get shot up the side of the head. That's a bit of a question mark. To just, you know, not even consider that a possibility when you haven't been peeking ramp actively. Bit of a question mark. And now it's given Vp.Prodigy a lot more of a chance in this round that they ever should have had. A 4-on-3. And it's all on the back of this slow play.
Yeah. But is it going to be worthwhile? Will it actually lead to anything, right? If it is, it's going to be Result looking for openers. Maybe he should throw his gun. He's tagged. Maybe a backstab for Lomic. Oh, no way. The turn, he still gets a Glock headshot. One more bottom con turning around. They don't know about Pepsor. Keve's escaping to try and anchor him. Pepsor does get his kill, his revenge, as he falls back. Now, that gun's in connector. They could go and get it, but VP are pretty committed on long right now, and they're going to use their timing into this A site. 20 seconds. Roofire alone holding for a rotate that's just not coming, not yet at least. And Keve's given up that A site. He's gone down to below. So it will be a retake here for Fnatic. Very weird. Will Roofire ever go for that gun? Let's see.
Well, Keve's the first man here. Roofire isn't stopping off to get that gun from connector. Bit of spam damage done to Keve. The close man in Result swept aside. A 2v2. They spot Roofire getting onto truck, and that nade, that's big. Roofire is deleted by it. They clean up Cheerful. They do convert that anti-eco, but that is a lot closer than it ever should have been.
Yeah.
Fnatic Rising get a bit ahead of themselves there. Everyone's very willing to fight the full eco squad. Everyone's wanting those kills right up until they no longer want the fights, right? Suddenly it goes from a 4-on-4 in mid to a 2-on-4 in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, I like that they play retake there, though. Fnatic group up. They know that they're not going to get, walked on through CT with that time. So their options either are, okay, we both, fight together on B and we win, or we retake A as a unit and, well, we win. Those were the hopes and those were the results. And again, it's Glocks. It's a good eco for VP, but it doesn't actually matter unless VP win this round and break that money. Boost up for the orb, looking for the pick, and there it goes. Lomic. Easy does it. Catching Keve on a jump. And so let's see if VP can break that money of Fnatic. Exactly what they're looking to do. Close peek. Regali's ready. And the AWP is still on him deep, but he doesn't want to give it a go. And so out he escapes. Process deep in connector. Lovely position. And he's not rushing the flank either in this 4-on-4 with things being very quiet. If he did rush it, they're holding. So this is wise from Process. However, he's got to activate eventually if he wants this backstab.
Yeah, what's his timing going to be like? Because while they were considering it, Cheerful is the guy with the bomb. He can't watch that flank forever. And so now as he goes to rejoin the team, if, Process, you couldn't have scripted this. He's now going up the ladder the moment Cheerful has gone to rejoin his boys outside of B. But Process is committing to the A flank. He's wrapping the wrong way. They're out in Monster. They are in the B site right now.
He's about to know.
Fnatic Rising now getting made aware of the B play, and Process has been called to come back. He can still hit a timing on this flank, right? It's just a little more strenuous now for him. The AWP is actually scoped up and watching it, and so Process's flank never even gets to come through. This is looking like a VP round. This boost is going to have to deliver for Fnatic Rising. It's got to give them a reason to go for this, and they spot it. The boost is denied, doesn't get a single kill. A 4-on-4 retake is what it comes down to, and that first kill, that might spur you on now.
AWP's gone. That was a smoke spam. Good Molotov to push Lomic forward. Now they're going to go all at the same time. It's a weird plant and weird post plants as well. Kills do come through, but lots of damage done by Fnatic. 1 HP finished off this Result. Bloody playing behind the smoke, firing off early. The bomb is for him, but they trade the kill immediately, or not even needed a trade. They just take it. Regali, 3 in that round, 20 on the board. And Fnatic, man, looking good again. Just clean, you know.
Yeah.
Process, sure, he makes the wrong flank. That does, you know, hold Fnatic back on the retake. It makes them play patient, but no one rushes, no one jumps the gun. They boost up, they don't commit to it. They realize it's been spotted, they drop off. Like, it's just safe play for Fnatic. They wait till everyone's activated, everyone's ready to go, and then they, you know, methodically clear the bomb site. So 13-7, and right now, Fnatic have won every round since the pistol.
Yeah, and even though Vp.Prodigy getting loss bonus, right, it's starting to max out for him now. You know, this buy still comes with limitations, what with you being at the 4th stage of loss bonus. You're getting the 2,900 plus the 800 for the bomb plant. It leaves them lacking in utility. They can't throw fakes in this round. And now the fact that they've lost a man early on only compounds that problem even further. They're very, very quick up through A. They realize that this could be a double long setup, and Roofire really tested that theory by just doing the experiment, by running up A, and he's gotten into the site because of it. He's pieced this round together well. They know Regali just set up this play with the flash, so they've got him trapped at long as well. Vp.Prodigy, 4-on-4, a bomb plant that's locked in, and a site to retake for Fnatic Rising. Regali might just be a sight to behold as he's over here at long, setting himself up with flashes. Still not giving this kill away, waiting for his teammates to get into position, and now the retake is coming in all at the same time. It's a joyous push from Fnatic Rising. They get these kills. It's left to Lomic versus Regali, and he's very, very low. Lomic needs to land one shot, and so he will. The clutch found for Vp.Prodigy. And try as Fnatic Rising might, it's not enough to get that round over the line.
Yeah, big round for Lomic. 3 off the rifle as well. This guy is very capable with whatever you put in his hand. It's not just a one-trick pony on the AWP. But he does get his free right back from Regali. Good stalling at long to let his team get in, but great multi-kill for Lomic, and Fnatic favored on the retake, don't get it done. 13-8. And a broken buy now for Fnatic. Ooh, the boost coming back in. VP, they love using this, and they missed the timing to the heaven drop. But there might be another boost to grab. Does he stay up here? Oh, the triple boost. I don't know if you can even see this, not with the train in the way. Oh, can he? No, he can't. That's a shame. But instead, VP, world's their oyster. Not a worrying round. Not yet, at least.
Oh, but it might just all come in on this monster here, Hugo. The boost might not even get a chance to fire off. Process baiting them in. He's got a bunch of bodyguards on these USPs to juggle the deagle around on. Vp.Prodigy are committed to this B play though, and that's not the opener they wanted. They don't have the option to go anywhere else. They don't have the map control, so they've got no choice but to commit into this stack. Regali gonna, oh my god, it might be even a flawless, full eco. Cheerful gonna take out one, but now these USPs are trying to make it chaotic. In amongst all the chaos, it's just Lomic left, out of ammo, they're swinging him. And Fnatic Rising with 2 Deagles and 3 USPs, they win a full eco B hold. Vp.Prodigy. I mean, like, okay, if you're going to go slow there, there's nothing wrong with going slow. That in and of itself is totally fine, right? You kind of give over a couple of fights in the opener on the back of, like, the pacing looking a little off. The thing that I don't love so much there is, like, usually if the main VP squad were going to go slow on a B play, they would be working other areas of the map first. They would have someone making some kind of contact at A, just because then you at least get the information if you're walking into a stack and you've got time to remedy it. But Vp.Prodigy, they fully planned to all-in B hit from the get-go. They didn't leave any other options open. And so it left them with 30 seconds running into a site they knew they were heavily disadvantaged in.
Lomic just keeps picking up free orbs, man. He's been doing it all game long. Another one scouted was Regali by Cheerful. Rufire's up on the A site. You want to talk about his lurking, Harry? Well, here's a good example of it. Process waiting, and he hits the shot, though, so Rufire won't catch anyone with this good timing on A. Boost on sandbags. Resalt's here to stop it. And there he does. All right, this round's still up in the air. 3 on 3, 2 guns available, and a third dropped at sandbags. Maybe Resalt can find it. Lomic has taken out the second orb process on that top site. And VP got to regroup back at B.
Yeah, and as this is happening, Fnatic Rising is stacking over on A. This might be a force by response from Vp.Prodigy. An empty B bomb site. Pepsaw, the only guy who can have any say in this, is up in heaven, and Bloody could just smoke that off as he's gotten out through Monster. Now they realize, now the penny drops, so there's nothing on A. There's a smoke down at B, so we're going to hedge our bets. KST moves in. That Molly doesn't deny the bomb plant. He's been mopped up. Pepsaw, a lot to do.
Whoa.
Can't stop the bomb plant and is spammed out by Resalt. 9 on the board for Vp.Prodigy, refusing to give this one up. Refusing to let Fnatic Rising reach 15.
Yeah, right, this definitely isn't closed out, right? Like, in last game, we were talking about it like it was already done when it certainly wasn't. And that's because, you know, you get 15-4 and you feel hard-pressed to feel any other way. But Fnatic don't have that guarantee of overtime. And so VP have even more belief, even more faith. Another double orb here for Fnatic. And even though VP are winning rounds, they're calling in pauses, and that's really cool as well. There's still things they want to iron out in this next gun round. Make sure everything is perfect. Offer no room for Fnatic.
Look at the Fnatic force buy as well, Hugo. That's quite the force, right? It's a bunch of Deagles around 2 AWPs. Regali with armor behind his. Pepsaw's not so lucky.
Yeah, when you're buying like this, you know, obviously the Deags are good for Fnatic, we know that, but at the same time, you got to make sure if you are on a pistol, you're not fighting first. You're not playing early in the round. You want the orbs to be taking advantages, and then the Deags to be setting them up, either picking up guns or playing buddy system with an orb, so you can either trade it or bait for it or pick up the orb when they die. And so, yeah, let these orbs unleash. Regali at B, Pepsaw at the top site, basing it off of spawns. But that does mean Regali gets a position change, which might be refreshing in a round like this. Taking his orb down lower. And now we have a VP default, right? Very spread. Everyone holding something different. And making sure that Fnatic don't push up in this round. Now, VP don't know what they're up against. And honestly, even giving away one orb won't tell you the full story. VP are going to be very surprised when they see this buy from Fnatic. But as long as they trade effectively, there should be no worry.
Deagle on tree. Deagle on tree. Process. Oh, they've seen him. Oh, Process double Deags.
No way.
And the Regali Orb takes another man out of the round. What? How did Fnatic Rising manage this?
Only with the ecos, man. Put them on pistols. And
it's
they're suddenly a lot
flawless, bro.
scarier.
It's flawless. Just Roofire left.
Oh.
Just when you think it was going to be Roofire, he was just one day from retirement as well. God damn it. They bought him out. Here he is, Roofire.
Oh.
Does deal with Process. There is this AWP here, and it's going to beat him. Pepsaw with a lovely round. Process, the perfect little accents around those AWPs with the Deeg double to open it up. And 15 on the board for Fnatic Rising. They've got to be feeling pumped now, winning it like that. Let's go into the Fnatic team comms as we head into what could be our final round.
Move a bit, okay?
Yeah.
Let's finish it, boys. Let's
They
go.
could push you
Carry
from mid,
something
you know.
fast now because they are poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will molly monster.
That's
I'll
one.
play close in the beginning.
Yeah, they're not doing the boost.
One underground. Careful shot.
You wanna do Ryan?
Dead.
I can flash. Huh?
Middle out again. Two.
How many?
They
Let's
go
push
fast
monster.
A again.
Yeah, okay.
I'm rotating. Yeah.
Come
I'm
on,
going
left
backside.
I'm gonna hold right
Waiting
here.
now. I don't see anyone. Monster clear, guys.
They could
Yeah,
have
maybe
been
short.
in
I'm clearing
banana.
short. It should be.
Could you smoke banana?
No, I don't have.
One short.
Okay.
It's only one. I will knife him.
I will just molly bathroom.
He is
go.
clear.
They could be up long, you know?
Yeah.
I have a
I'm running.
fast flank from spawn.
Banana.
I'll try to smoke long.
I'm running from this spawn, guys.
I'm flashing in
Okay.
front of you.
I'm going long.
Wait,
I really shit
Are they
smoke. I have
pushing?
one way.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay. No steps.
I'm holding low. Long. I'm holding long and like headshot
Weak
kill.
spot is connected. B.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Dead.
Dead. Maybe you can chill a bit, Pepper.
Yeah.
Panzer's flank.
I'm playing.
Up.
Yeah,
He's
one
out.
more.
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
I'm on toilet.
I'm back.
I'm gonna try to pick. Wait, Pepe.
Planting. One truck. And one plant for bank, I think.
It's my bad. I died to the...
Well, Fnatic Rising, they can't get it over the line there and then. It's Vp.Prodigy still refusing to let go of this map. But Fnatic Rising are coming in with their most dangerous type of buy, and apparently their most dangerous type of buy is just this Deagle broken round.
Yeah, they have a gun, but mostly pistols in this one. Full forcing. Fnatic. I mean, they can afford to be confident. You know, they have consistently won these eco rounds, but I really hope it doesn't come through now. I really don't expect it to happen again. But they're planning for a win, Harry. They got kit, they got smoke, they got one rifle. And they got a dream.
Yeah, Vp.Prodigy have constantly been falling short up against these force buys. They can't afford to have it happen now. Oh, Pepsaw with the opener, but it's immediately traded this time, right? Oftentimes, this opening kill goes unpunished. Regali is also traded after his attempt, and the Deagle of Process gets some free damage. Vp.Prodigy, this time, they pressure B, and they're made aware of this stack with plenty of time left, so they're going to look elsewhere for answers. But what this does mean is it's a 3-on-3 with time to retrieve guns for Fnatic Rising. Process, still with only a Deagle as left connector, so he can't grab these guns outside of B. For Vp.Prodigy, they're trying to clear out Con. They're trying to clear this short side, and with that kill falling in their favor, the B site now becomes tempting again. Finally, they might have a solution to these four spies. It's a 2-on-2, but I think that flash out onto the A site could even be misinformation for Fnatic Rising. They will group up in comp, playing this one together. I don't know where it's ending up yet, but the smoke on the B site will give it away. Ollie denies the plant for the time being, and they are boosting up to try and catch this bomb. Anything they can use to tip the scales in their favor. Process, oh, he's so close to spotting him. They have to let that bomb plant come in, and they've got to make noise disassembling this boost, so they're trying to keep it up as long as they can.
Yeah.
They know about it now on this side of Vp.Prodigy. This gives them a great idea of where these players are coming from, what they can be up to. And so it comes down to this. Vp.Prodigy, can they finally see through one of these anti-force buy rounds? It's just Process to beat, and he's got no time. He's out of there. Vp.Prodigy, they finally do it to find round number 11.
Very nice attempt on the 2v2 though, right? Fnatic keeps trying to use this boost on retake rounds. Clearly had some success with it in scrims, in Prac maybe, but VP plant for CT that time. They plant for Heaven, so it's very open, except to the boost, and VP play it safe in the pit. So 11 rounds, 2 in a row. Still can't count out these ecos, right? With a saved gun, surrounded by deagles. Already seen these be out of control at times for Fnatic, but this is where VP certainly should have a round. Famous last words, I know. We said this game was going to go the distance, and hey, that is still on the cards. Overtime still a possibility. Process with that one gun. Got the boost up connector as well. No one taking B short. Fnatic tried to crunch water together. Instead, it's Monster you got to worry about. Resalt's out and about. He's in the bomb site right now. Flash is dodged. Nade is good. And he's winning his fights versus the ecoing players. Rufite even spammed out that second man from outside of Monster. And so they know he's there. Rose is going to try and get involved. These aggressive con players being heard rotating. But Kebe's aggression denied, and this round is falling at the seams. Process, the one gun, never been able to be used, and they won't let him get involved either, running away. And they even take the kill at the end. 5 alive, that is so reassuring for VP. They build money, they can get the AWP in on Lomic as well in one more round. Actually, no, they've got it here if they want. But they might just stick with full guns.
So, you know, even though there's 3 rounds between these two teams, there's only 2 full buy rounds available to Fnatic Rising. Really what VP are looking at is winning 2 rounds here, right? The third should feel free. You don't have many opportunities left to put a stop to Virtus.Pro. They're believing in the comeback. Fnatic Rising are in denial about it and are doing everything they can to stop it coming through. But the pressure is all so different from what it was earlier on, right? Originally, you weren't ever thinking it would be this close.
Yeah, Fnatic are probably feeling that pressure at this point in time. They don't look as confident. They don't look like they're making these, aggressive early plays that the CT side started with. Process getting flashed into middle, taking water control early, pushing long. These are the plays Fnatic often get away with. Not today. And it does help the VPs running these slow defaults again, just spread thinly. So that's exactly why Fnatic can't run this aggression. Garley back in toilets. Side by side with a teammate, Rifle covering his banana walk, and VP heavy in middle. Even their B players have now left and grouped up. They're going to walk contact into this A site. And so Fnatic's setup certainly isn't bad.
Now, a lot of it's going to come down to how this little double short side setup holds, and it's good out of the gate. Yeah, they do lose Regali. And Process is followed up onto as well, but they've kept it in a 3-on-2. Kebe, all he has to do is not die here and just wait for his teammates to get into position. Lomic is trying to make that more challenging than it needs to be, and that's almost the collateral. Instead, it's just the leg, leaving all the pressure on Result. But look at the timing he's hit, wrapping Pepsor, knocking him out of the round and leaving it all on the low HP KST in a 1v1.
No kit either. He's got to win the fight, and Result doesn't need to give him anything. Jumping, spotting, clearing the bomb, and now this is impossible. Another tap, no time. Kill comes in, and that's it for VP yet again. Not stopping on this T side, building and building. 4 kills for Result. He finds the results up on the short side. And VP, all right. 4 in a row. Anything's possible.
Yeah, they've got a partial buy to worry about again, right? We know these have tripped up VP before, but something tells me they're not going to let the past repeat itself now, not after all of this try and all this effort and energy that's been exerted to making this comeback happen. There is some long aggression in this round. It's Regali pushing it with the Deagle, but for the most part, VP are just holding back passive. So he's going to be hard-pressed to find anything from his aggression.
Creepy out monster.
So oftentimes the deciding factor has been where this opening kill leans, and with Result getting the opener, it puts a lot more faith in VP for me. Even though it's traded immediately after, you can see like it's Fnatic Rising that are being jiggled around, being forced to reposition, and have given these kills away. A 4-on-3, back in the advantage of Vp.Prodigy, and it gets even better when they spot Regali getting aggressive on the A site. Look at Bloody. Look at the control this guy's been able to get of A. He's locked in the round. Keve's rotating into a site that's already under VP control, and he doesn't know about that. Bloody clears him out. 14 on the board for Vp.Prodigy. And this series feels destined to churn out another overtime between these two squads.
Why not? Now, this is the final buy for Fnatic, right? This is what they've been waiting for. Sure, they want some ecos earlier. They can't do it now. And, well, AWPs aplenty, perhaps. It was triple AWPing the VP were making use of on their CT side. Fnatic, probably not as crazy. But they are well off.
Is something cool, Hugo.
Yeah, cool.
So first time these two teams played, we all remember the overtime, but I want to run the exact scores by you. It was 11-4 to VP in the first half of Nuke on that game when these squads first faced each other to open up the Weplay Academy League. Then Fnatic were the ones to embark on that huge comeback from 4-11 down, get the game to overtime, and then close it out. Well, this time it's Vp.Prodigy trying to give them a taste of their own medicine in this grudge match, in this revenge match.
Yeah, it was a 9-6, right? Even though VP won pistol, Fnatic, they actually forced, they took conversions, they took 4 in a row. They were up. They were in control of this game. So it was, what, 13-7? So, Fnatic, hello? Have you gone quiet? Have you gone cold? Or have you just been waiting for the weapons? 1 AWP out of the potential 3 they could have bought. Probably the safer decision, though, just having Regali sat back on his laurels on A. And, of course, VP are in no hurry, right? These rounds have been, the same in terms of spread out. Fnatic can't flank. They can't push connector. They can't come in on, backstabs in this game anymore. And they know that. They haven't really tried to. So wait for VP to come to you. Bleed that clock. Result, he's been looking excellent as well, getting picks out B in the last round. He already wants to do it again. He's been flashed through the monster smoke. It doesn't work out, though, so he doubles back. And luckily he does, because Fnatic flash cleared it as well. They would surely have killed him there. And now VP need to pick a bomb site, at least an early one to commit to. The bomb's going back up. Result will be late joining them. And Connector has been cleared by Roofire. So good control, good info for VP. And now they start to take space at A.
Yeah, they've only got 30 seconds, though, Hugo, as they're leaning into this attempt at taking real estate up on the A site. this isn't going to leave you with very much time at all. And that bomb is actually going all the way back through T-Ramp in towards B with just 20 seconds left. This has got to be an immediate hit now, and you've got to have success from the word go, because if you don't, this could be the game right here, right now. Doubled up at Monster. Lomic's going to deal with the first. KST dropped as well, but there's no time. There's no time, Hugo. They've lost it to time in round 30. And that is unprecedented.
You're lying.
What?
You're lying.
They do get it planted. How?
Last second, Harry.
What? There was like 5 seconds as he's running out through Monster. I did not think he had it.
I didn't. It looked done to me as well, Harry. But here we go. Here we go into a retake. Overtime on the cards now. VP holding on. What has happened? They said it couldn't be done. It's all over the place now. Retake's happening, but damage has already been done. And Fnatic look confused. They look scared. Pushing back in, the time's ticked so far, and the shots too late, too little. It's overtime between Vp.Prodigy and Fnatic Rising.
I honestly thought they'd lost that, Hugo. I thought that was done. And yet somehow, with seconds to spare, they get the bomb planted. Oh my god. Fnatic Rising, they're going to be devastated. How has this happened? How has this happened, Hugo? Can you believe it? Oh no. All right. Clean up on aisle 9. Fnatic tears all over the place. Big pool of them on the floor. Into OT we go. And Vp.Prodigy. As mentioned, it was them that had OT turn against them the last time these two teams faced each other. Well, it would feel poetic. It would feel like revenge was served adequately if you're able to get it done now in OT.
What are you talking about, OT? This game's done, Harry. VP ran out of time. I'm glad that you've done it. I do that so often.
I never normally do it either. I was just
that
so...
looked pretty done. The bomb on the map, yeah, it looked done. I'm not going to lie. Fnatic thought it was done. They were like chilling. They were out. So here we go now. Fnatic, they're going to kick themselves if they balls up this game. They need to win it now that all the money is available. Push up on long from the AWP to fighting, and it's going to be Regali to take the lead. No surprises there. Back to the bomb site he goes.
Oh, the advantage extended even further for Fnatic Rising. Hugo, they weren't able to get that one round, that elusive 16th, the entire regulation there at the end. They might find the first in OT, though. That seems to be the reoccurring bit of Byron's Law. I think that's what we named it.
And can VP counteract that law? Are they criminals? Is this a lawless land? Yeah, it's not good for Monster, though. Luckily, there's a bit of cover. Pepsor, he will have to fall off, though, if he doesn't get headshot. Here we go. 25, and VP are getting ready to go out Monster. It's clear as day. Fnatic know what's up. They smoke before the molly even lands. Predicting the utility, they've held against it enough times. Rufi's got the entry. Don't tell me this is going to fall apart for Fnatic. Bombs coming down. Pepsor's still in pit, and he does catch them off guard, jumping back up. Orb close on short and low in the sight, burnt out by the Molotov, leaves Cheerful, and he gets overwhelmed as well. Nowhere to stand. Fire in every direction, and where there's not, there's gunfire instead. And so Fnatic, they take the first.
Yeah, but the first of potential, many more to come, right? VP didn't just pull this all the way back only to go quiet when we hit OT, Hugo. You should know better than that. Whole round, you know, kind of spiraled after losing the first 2 players. I think you were always going to be hard-pressed in a 3-on-5. Really, it's impressive that there was even a point in time where VP could have won that round. They're going to bring out the double orbs here. Early on in that first half, they go all the way back to when VP was CT side. They were running triple orbs for a while, at least with cash to throw at the problem.
Yeah.
They think that this double AWP might provide the room that's needed.
Heavy con setup, but they're going to boost again for water. We haven't seen many con rounds at all in this game from either team. So flashed in, but blinded by it. Keve just walks through, doesn't care, and even gets out scot-free, spotting Rufar on the retreat. Short water's taken, but with that door blown off, you've got to watch your back, Lomic. They could poke it at any moment. He is aware. Dodges a flash, and Rufar comes through connector with a double kill. Lomic also took Pepsor, who aggressed with that flashbang down B. Now you're in hot water. In fact, it's boiling. Your skin's melting off your bones as Regali is left up in a 1-on-5. Done round as far as this one's concerned. The bomb is very late.
Yeah.
The bomb is, in fact, on long A.
Yeah.
Regali, if you go now, you can win this round.
Could get weird. I don't think he'll be ready for a long player, so just shot in the back by the bomb, no less.
Imagine.
Vp.Prodigy up onto 16 and looking to keep this lead now as we head into the last round of this first half of OT. They try to beat you with a war of attrition. They take that from their main team counterpart.
Do they continue with it? No, just 1A to BP now, so... Doubled up for the likes of Fnatic and back into connector for Lomic. Looks for an early pick. Sees nothing. Process out on his own, out on an island, pushed in through the playground, up to no good. They flash through, but they don't know he's tucked behind this wood right now, and he can catch them off guard at any moment. Oh, it's massive. 2 kills. And that's going to force VP's hand into B.
Yeah, KST and Pepsor a little late on the smoke pull. They're up in your face, but Pepsor holds on, holds strong, doesn't want to give up the barrels. Team Flash going in to help him out. Oh, but Lomic and Rufire fighting back, giving it all they've got. Just Lomic left up in the 1-on-3, and he can't isolate this one engagement. It's the tag, but not the kill. And so Fnatic Rising close out that first half, 2 rounds to the good.
Yeah, but at this point we know the leads mean nothing, especially the small margins that OT include when this much money is available. VP go to their CT side. We've already talked about our triple AWP. Well, we might not have to talk about it. It might be talking for itself in this second half. And hey, Fnatic couldn't close at 13-7, so 2-1 isn't exactly much of a guarantee. Half coming in hot.
Yeah, double AWP for Fnatic out of the gate, KST, and a triple AWP for Vp.Prodigy. They've gone back to it with the cash flowing. Interesting that they lean into it intentionally.
Yeah, maybe it's just a first round thing, like you got the money, you probably, you know, if you save all of them, then sure, but if you lose a couple, you might just go back to 1 or 2 AWPs in later rounds, because that is the danger. As soon as your opponent knows you're playing triple AWP, they can like craft a game plan around it. Now, Fnatic might expect it here. In fact, they've brought out 2 of their own, so it's more than likely, but does that matter? Oh my goodness, what a clear. Without a flash, Bloody should have that kill, but Pepsor is very quick to fire off. Rufire taking water. The experienced guy here for VP, trying to take control of this round, and that Molotov almost hits him in the face. KST has used his AWP to find a pick on the A site as well, B site as well, and Rufire does catch Process throwing grenades. That's something. Instead of flanking these A players, he ducks back into what will be a safe rotation on A, and the AWPs are kind of cut out at this point. They can't have any say in the round. Lomic's trying to flank Toilets on a timing, but once he gets that kill, Fnatic know what's up.
This shot out of Regali makes this a little more interesting now. You should still have KST ready to deal with Lomic and Toilets, right? You're hoping that he can just win this fight, and then you never even have to worry about this short flank. The 2 players in the site aren't really considering it right now. It's all on timings for KST, and he's going to get it. now they explode out through Dumpster. Keve is in hot water. KST's got this flash to help him. And there it is, popping, blinding these players behind the truck. It lets Keve take one more to the grave with him, but Cheerful,
what?
double up.
He went default. He didn't realize.
Oh.
What? He already had a kit.
It's still
got it.
fine. It's still his time. Still his time.
I got so
still his
scared
time.
there for
It's
a
all
second.
good. It's all good. He knows
He
what he's
jumped
doing.
for the kit. When he has a kit, he went default on his truck. Oh my god. You can see the stress is getting to VP.
Yeah. I mean, no one wants to give this game up, right? That's why it's so close.
I don't know how Fnatic lose that round. A lot of facing, right? A lot of fighting in the afterpart. They knew the bomb's not for them, right? And so, you know, for Keve there, he's kind of trapped, kind of has to fight. But KST swinging wide there, maybe not the most necessary peak. However, you don't know if you're getting stuck or not. But there was a molly down. 17-17. And one of the orbs is gone from either side. So back to double, single. More standard stuff.
Oh, a bit of aggression for Bloody as he's flashed in for a mid-fight. Doesn't commit, doesn't get bogged down in fighting that angle. Another slow round for Fnatic Rising. But look, someone who's not planning to go slow. Cheerful is pushed all the way up here at short water. However, Resalt's just died back in B. Cheerful's going to trade the AWP out at least. It's a big player removed from the round, right? Losing Regali is not something you're happy about. Even though they're rotating players into B, they're still not looking at Monster. Like, you got that one kill. They're still here, mate. Rufire's fully dead.
What?
Fully dead. Fully
What? They
dead.
don't
Should be
know.
dead. They don't know.
They're
He hasn't
next
been
to each
shooting.
other.
They're on each other. Oh my god. Rufire still gets one before he's traded. I don't know how or what just happened, but it's kept this in a 2-on-2. That nade could delete Pepsaw, and instead it's Lomic stealing the glory. Keve left in this 1v2. Vp.Prodigy molly him out. He should be a dead man. Oh, the spray, it won't connect. And Lomic puts up 18 for Vp.Prodigy. Do we have a second overtime, or do VP get one up over Fnatic Rising?
VP deserve it. Fnatic have absolutely bottled this game, and I think they know that. Like, they had this game, it was in the palm of their hand. They're winning ecos, they're laughing, and yeah, VP long it out to overtime. Definitely looked like the better team in OT as well. And that round from Rufire, man, down in the pit, fully flashed, still kills that first player who pushes water from the bomb site before he's traded. Now double orb per team. Fnatic go back in for 2. They can still long it out. You said it yourself. Double overtime is always an option here to Fnatic, but are there heads in it at this point in the game? Will it be the revenge story for Vp.Prodigy? Moving up long, it's a good idea. It's something I haven't really frequented. A lot of B rounds here.
Yeah, they're nervous about that smoke, but it's nothing more than a red herring. Bloody. Oh,
No
the
way.
timing on that is awful. Also very wishful thinking to
Yeah.
just run the exit out through long when you haven't been watching it all round.
You saw nothing, and I think that just convinces you, wrongly. Player in the toilets, plus one more on the bomb site, re-aggressing. It's the AWP in toilets as well. There's no one on short, so if this is a commit up long with 4 or 3 at least, then toilets is a really good spot to play. You can have a bit of cover from the bomb site. You just need to worry about that late lurk, or in fact late lurkers. Fnatic walking up mid at the 32nd point. They get a kill. 5-on-3. The AWP is not ready for the late lurk. The double whammy gets him in the back. That's KST keeping things clean. A 4-on-2 for double OT.
Yeah, and unless Cheerful and Resalt can do the impossible, this is feeling as good as done. Like, don't get me wrong, Fnatic Rising have missed some sitters of rounds, but this is not a round you could forgive them for losing. A 4v2 post-plant. Resalt out in the open. Cheerful will deal with Pepsaw, but now he's got to find 3 more like that. They know where he is. They've got him pincered, and there it is. Double overtime locked in. We run it back again, Hughie.
Yeah, baby, let's go, right? We only had one OT between these between these two teams the first time they played.
Now we get two. I mean, maybe we get even more than that,
Hey.
right? We get two so far.
They can always keep going, Harry. Sometimes too long. I don't think we're at that point yet. We need more orbs, I think.
Or, you know, less.
Or less, yeah, that works as
Maybe
well.
both.
Well, how about this? This answers your question for you, Harry. An auto sniper alongside a double orb. Does that take your fancy?
That does, yeah. That is both more and less orbs.
Yeah, yeah, you've covered both bases there. All right. What's happening? I could not tell you.
I tell you what, we're like an hour and a half into this game now. Like, you've got to be, you know, they're only best of one, so exhaustion like isn't the same thing as when it's in a best of three series. You know, like when you play versus the VP main roster, for example. But on like a minute scale, right? Like all the preparation you've done goes out the window when you hit OT. Things get wild. It becomes a lot more about big individual moments and these little gambles, these little, you know, minutiae that make all the big difference. Double orb for Fnatic Rising. It's the auto sniper on Roofire that's exciting. He's just spamming the plywood at B. I hate the way he's using it, but in the best possible way. Like, it's so grimy, just standing at the spam spot on B and spamming short water. Now he's going to rotate up to A after firing this auto out, so Fnatic Rising believe it's at the B site. In reality, it's going up to A, and Cheerful gets that opener. Worried about Con, he's cognizant of the repeat chance, and he's going to nail a second shot. Fnatic Rising moving into a B bomb site that only has 2 defenders in it, but there is this auto sniper now getting set up in heaven as well. It's a 3-on-3 bout. They try to run out Monster.
Whoa, what's happened to his mouse?
What just happened there?
Mouse fell off the table, perhaps. New boot camp, new setup. Luckily, the auto's here to make sure everything is all okay. Regali in a sniper's paradise, but not today. Roofire comes around the corner, and experience shows up top trumps. Bringing out the Doomhammer into double overtime is certainly one way to tilt your opponents if Fnatic weren't already there. 19-18, the first of double OT taken by VP, but don't let that fool you. Don't let that tell you anything. He's dropped an AK. Does he buy it up again? No. It was only a one and done. Because you're still expecting, the more snipers you run, you're expecting Fnatic to rush a bomb site, right? And just, you know, use the pace to outwit the snipers. Where, you know, a rush where some might die, but as long as the trades come in and the scary snipers are gone, you're good to convert. Still no rushing for Fnatic, still slow rounds, so...
Oh, run boost.
see?
Oh! Lomic!
What a reaction. He barely had any info there.
Crazy, yeah, he pieces together what's happened there very, very quickly. Bloody is blinded in toilets, but they peek it late. That's a disaster. The flash was perfect, and yet Bloody, given time to recover, has kept this in the advantage of Vp.Prodigy. Rotation's being called for now by Roofire. He's donning this AWP as well. He picked that up as he fell back out of long. Fnatic Rising, they've only got 30 seconds left to play with here. They've got to make their minds up. They don't really have the time to drop through Con anymore. They don't have toilets control, so they've just got to go with what they've got, which is this long walk. Smoke now fades, and he starts to get in, but VP have intentionally given you control of the site. They're not fighting till you try and cross in. That's the bomb cut loose.
What?
Missed
Hello?
shot out of
Hello?
Roofire, but it doesn't matter. He gets it the second time around. The round
Yeah.
was as good as done in his eyes.
They're getting flustered though, like Process. He almost planted default there. There was an open toilets the entire time, just firing off. So, yeah, we're seeing maybe a bit of fatigue get to Fnatic in these last few rounds. They're still just holding on, but if this goes 3-0 on CTOT, and the auto sniper's there to make sure it will, that could be problematic.
Yeah, you know, and I know it's not quite Mag 7 Ancient Roofire, but hell,
Yeah,
dude.
it will do.
Scar 20 Overpass Roofire is just as fun to keep an eye on. He's using the auto in the same way again. Look at it. It's such a good way to use this weapon. Like, he's spamming key areas of the map with it from the safety of B site. Hugo, take a look, man. You'd love this. And there he is getting a kill from it. He's spamming between Con and the short walkout with that auto sniper, and it's worked brilliantly. A 3-on-5, the Molly's burning Process out. He's low on HP now to make matters even worse. KST's at least got a lot of room out of Monster, a lot more room than Vp.Prodigy are aware that anyone could have. However, Cheerful hits the fast flick. Process, while he's good for the double entry, Cheerful is still here. The rotations are still coming in. And Keve being spotted around this smoke, gonna be hard-pressed to find anything. Vp.Prodigy, yeah, it's dawned on him now, man. He's like...
Was that accidental?
Nah, it looked accidental.
Yeah. Just, yeah. Little buggy mouse. It's not going to save him here, though. 1v3. And no one's given up squat. The snipers have been too tough a task to tear through on the T side. But Keve might be up for the job. 1 kill. The Eagle up close, and they hound him down, closing the half without a lost round. It's Vp.Prodigy. The best opportunity they've had now to close this map out, to lock in the series. Surely it's theirs. Surely one of these next 3 T-side rounds can come through.
Surely, right?
Surely.
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 Yeah, like surely.
I actually really respect Roofire on the sniper, dude. It's the kind of stuff that just tilts you, man. And that's exactly what you're looking to do.
Not only that, man, if you're going to bring an auto sniper in, you know, I like that he's actually got a clear game plan for how it's going to be used. It's not just, oh, I'm buying an auto sniper because we have money and, like, you know, it's a bit of a troll gun. Like, no, he's actually using it in a very unique, very creative way down here towards B to give openers that you would never normally have a hope in hell of getting. So, very, very cool. And it's left Vp.Prodigy in a great place. 1 round, all they need to finally get their revenge over Fnatic Rising.
Easy, right? Just 1 round, lol. Just get 5 kills. Just plant the bomb and cover it. What could be so hard?
Oh, they're holding for the boost.
Oh.
Bloody. Oh, he sees him go up. In the end, it's just a little transfer of damage between the two.
They're walking out B, man. Reset was doing this a lot in regulation on his own, finding this barrels kill, but they're jumping. Oh, the good molly comes in. They do save their teammate with a smoke and a flash. And so barrels are still controlled. Result can't get that kill. He's going to attempt it with a nade. Even more damage done, but still not committing.
Yeah, they know they've softened this barrels player up a lot, though. And
the
that
nade.
nade, yeah, man,
Smart.
they just keep bringing Util over. They keep punishing Pep for maintaining that position on the barrels. There is this tag from the AWP of Regali, but it's not without a response from Lomic. He still keeps this in the advantage of VP. Might be left into a B play at the 20-second mark. They've had to go back and get the bomb. 2 still in this site for Fnatic. The right place at the right time. And winning that first fight. It's just the bomb in the site now. No one else is here outside of Roofire with the bomb. He's trying to plant it, but he's going to die to the AWP. And that's the round stolen away by Fnatic Rising.
There was seconds left as well, right? No time for error on that push for VP. And that was really the only safe spot to plant, right? The molly wasn't deep enough. It didn't actually cover the CTs from peeking default. And so, yeah, the pillar plant comes in, or at least it doesn't come in. Thanks to Regali's AWP, he saves that round, right? Things get a bit weird on A, but he takes down Lomic. He drops in just in the nick of time. I think if that bomb plant goes in for VP, they probably win it. So, huge denial for Regali and Fnatic. 2 more to run it back once again. Seeing faster start for VP. This may still look like a normal round, but VP have been very slow. Look at what they're doing. They've smoked 2 Molotovs already and taken a lot of real estate. Result pushing and prodding B, and only 2 CTs here. A pick would really shuffle the defense for Fnatic. It would cause a lot of panic. He's not being given anything. So VP have to look on A instead. Double AWP can help them do that, but it will also slow them down.
Result, you said how he's tried these monster walks a lot, and this time he kickstarts the round with an opener. This is where that defense needs to get shuffled around, like you're saying. Their emergency bells are going off in the head of Fnatic Rising. They're rotating players down towards B, worried about this being a B hit. And look at Vp.Prodigy, they haven't moved a muscle in spite of getting that opener. They're still just waiting for more opportunities to present themselves. Result now is going to go get that bomb from spawn and group up for the A play.
Yeah, this is a super well played game from VP, man. Rootfire has been at the forefront of all of it, and considering how Regali's been hitting his shots, having Lomic also rivaling him in the server is a tasty treat. Cheerful dead though, one of the 2 AWPs gone, and Regali gives up the bomb site. 4-on-4 can allow a default plant. The AWP is moving in, and it's blinded out. Good shot by Regali, who even does damage. Looking for more. Rootfire's doubled up, bomb planted, and Fnatic have to retake a man down.
Yeah, Regali's already done so much, and he might have to do even more before this round is all said and done. A 2v2, KST, lots of damage onto the player at default, and just this one man left. The nade falls a little short, but KST will follow through with the trade. Fnatic Rising, one away from triple overtime, and yeah, man, Regali might be looking real hot in these rounds, but it's not reflecting in how he's feeling, right? Like, this is a stressful scenario for Fnatic Rising. You're not celebrating till you've got the win in the bag. And for Fnatic, that means another overtime. Now, one away from making that a reality, though.
Hey, that 3-0 doesn't mean diddly squat anymore, Harry, does it? Yeah, VP fighting way too much in the post plants though, right? Like that short play is playing the bomb. Really, you should just let your teammate on the site die. You need to let them perish. Maybe you can trade the kill, but he tries to take first contact. Like, that low player on default is just tucked up behind boxes. He has cover, and the guy on short just fights and loses all control of the bomb. Maybe if you play a bit safer there, you can try and 1v2 the round. Better bet than peeking into a 2v2 and just leaving your teammate in an unwinnable clutch. Boost up, flash is good, but everyone gets blinded. Omic, that was his teammate's flash, and while it could have gotten him an opening kill, instead it just pushed Fnatic back into the bomb site. Nothing wrong with that, means he won't be punished now that he's out in water. Result really has been finding the results down at B, and so now he's at least joined by the AWP for a change. It's often been Lomic working this top site. Having 2 lower, a little more control perhaps. Boost up with a flash. Lomic got to watch his back, but he's safe for now.
KST. Oh, still waiting. No! The timing!
Counter-strike.
Yeah, CS 101. It's betrayed KST. It's left Fnatic Rising a man down. He would have had that dead to rights. Oh, the most ungodly of timings might lead to the most unsavory of results for Fnatic Rising. Vp.Prodigy go all the way back to spawn to grab the bomb. 20 seconds. They do deal with Rootfire up here on A. And now they start to preemptively rotate players down to B. However, the hit's coming in. There's so little time left. It's got to be fast for VP. Keve putting up a hold is good for the first. Buying time for these rotations. 10 seconds as that bomb goes into the site. Keve could deny it. Lomic has got his back, and a double up might have just saved the day for Vp.Prodigy. Regali left in the 1v2. Oh, just falling short on that first shot. Now onto the AK, still at pillar. Regali brings both players down low in that spray through the wall. He almost dealt with the monster player, but Cheerful closes it out for Vp.Prodigy. Spares us of a third overtime. For Fnatic Rising, it's heartbreak, and for VP, it's the sweet taste of revenge, baby.
My God, what a game that was. Like, VP have to be feeling a lot better, right? You know, back on boot camp, I think that does make a lot of difference for this team being able to, you know, hash it out together, having your tack pauses, chatting to everyone beside you. But my goodness, Fnatic rising. They had that in the bag. They had that game under lock and key, and they drop it in double overtime. It hurts, but it is also sort of exciting, Harry, because it means this bracket, this league, is closing up right in the middle. VP maybe rising up from the bottom of the board. We'll see how that affects the standings. But first, we'll throw it back to James and the boys.